Hi ladies, it's Karina, yeah, and I am, I've been to a baptizing, I think, well, in a church and everything, so, and now my little nephew is called Noah, and yeah. So it took the whole weekend, and so I haven't been doing much, but this, and that's why I didn't get to videotape more last week, because everything was just crazy, and yeah, it was in Copenhagen, and we needed somebody else to drive us, and it was just a mess. Well, we went and we came home. Yippee! So a little bit tired. So yeah, that's good. Enough about that. What have I been doing? Actually, I made the stick pins for the lady, and she needed 20, and the idea was that I should do the combs so she could receive it in these. But as you can see, I think they look like ice creams, and ice cream wasn't the first thought I wanted to give. So I made this one, and I put some stick pins in, but when I kind of wanted to close the tool, then it didn't do what it should do, and it wasn't like how I wanted it to look. So I kind of don't want that idea. How I'm gonna use this one, I have no idea. But I did finish the other ones too. I didn't put a cushion in them, but and I didn't put tulle on this one. So I am gonna use it for goodies when I send out Happy Meals and swaps. So that will be fine. Where I was get these things from, it's a little bit of commercial, right? I bought a kit from Karen, Shabby Chic, Shabby Chic Dreams Do Come True, on Facebook. Her Valentine's kit I bought, and this applique is from her, beautiful butterfly applique. And this trim, I have bought it both from Karen and from Miss Garden Grove. The tassels are from Karen, and the applique here, I want to decorate it a little bit more with some bling, but that is from my own stash. Yeah, and that's it. The fabric is kind of, it's not a burlap, but it's some kind of cotton with a print of flowers on it. So that's okay. This one is actually from my to-do box. One of the centerpieces I've made myself. I don't think it's very nice or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna decorate this comb with a lot of bling stuff, I think. This one is a flower from some glass decorations where it folded off, so yeah. And here you can see the fabric with the image. This comb is, it was white from the beginning, so I didn't have to paint it or anything. So I just put some tulle mesh with silver thing on it, yeah. And then this beautiful flower applique is from Karen. The hearts is a pink heart trim. I have cut the hearts out, and then there was also these hearts, these beautiful plastic hearts. Then on the leaves I put some pearl trim, silver pearl trim, and then the trim on the top with the fur is also from Karen, and I put a little piece here to cover up where the tassel is also from her, where I glued that on. So this one is very shabby and probably a little bit Christmas-like because of the fur, but yeah, I will combine it with something that match, so that's okay. So the stick pins end up like on the hearts, and I had this trim. Sorry for the crinkling. This trim, I bought that on, I think it's eBay or Wish or something. Sorry. But I kind of wanted to do something special, so I did the pearls, and I'm gonna gift her them like this. So that's okay. They're finished. Then I asked Vicky on Facebook. She's also in the group of Shabby Chic Dreams Do Come True, and she showed some of her crocheted flowers, and I asked her if she wanted to do a swap. And when I looked closely at her flowers, we do very similar flowers. So I wanted to do something new. This one is not new, and she does something like this too. But I just wanted to show that I finished some green ones that actually should have been to Lazy, but Lazy, I have sent it your package, so that is not gonna be for you. Not this time. Perhaps a Happy Meal or something. But I found some new recipes on Pinterest. So I am gonna do some other flowers too. I found this one. I think it's amazing. It's very, very simple because it's a magic ring, and then it's 14. I don't remember the names in English, but I can put a link to this flower underneath. But it's pretty simple, and it doesn't take so long. And this is with 6 petals, and this one is with 8, and you can see the difference. The thing I did a mistake when I went this time, because the needle I crochet with was too big for the yarn, so that's why they are so loose. If I have taken the right needle, the right size of needle, it would have been smaller and more compact, and perhaps maybe a little bit more beautiful. I will work on it, but I think these are very much alive and very much my style, so I love them. Then I made these like bell, and here you really can see the mistake, because they should have been just as close as this one. So I think I will use this kind of yarn, where cross stitch yarn. I think it's called yarn. No worries. Cross stitch thread. Let's call it that. And do this pattern, make these ones, because they will be closer and more stiff, and I think it will look nicer. I'm not sure from here what to do, because on the picture and on the yeah, it will come to me. Well, you have to put wire here so they like fall down, but I'm not sure how to. I'm gonna gift her the flowers like this, and then I will see what she creates. I think maybe if I'm gonna work on these, I will put some crochet a thread or something so it can be like dangles. I think they're cute, very cute, and I think they will look good on projects. The angle of the camera is a little bit bad, but I think you can see the idea, so that's good. What I've been working on more, I made these ones, just simple, and she does the same flowers, so I think it wasn't so important. And what I wanted to like do was that I want to exchange recipes on crocheted flowers, but we found out, both of us, that it's not that easy to draw down a pattern of how to crochet. So I don't know, I will just print out from Pinterest, or I will put a link to her so she can see what it is. But this is what I'm gonna send to her in my beautiful little homemade box. So yeah, she will get some fabric flowers and some crocheted flowers. Yeah. Then I needed to do 6 pin cushions for the lady, and this is one of them. And you can ask me why I just didn't give her the other one I've made that looks pretty much the same, but that is because it's going off to someone else. So this one is gonna be hers, and I have one more in the same kind of way that I'm working on, and then I have this one. I think it's a little bit too plain, I'm not sure, but I've glued some pearls on. Then I am making this one, and I'm beginning to make the flowers that has to go around here and fall down a little bit. It will be very pretty, I'm sure of that. Then the swan is finished with the bling around, and I put some bling on the crown too, so that is also going to be for her. Then I have this one. I'm not sure how to decorate this one, but it will come to me. I think I will do something in these parts and put some pearls or bling here where it's for, but it's inside. Yeah. Then I wanted to show something else. Oh, yeah. Yes, I don't know just where to start. I think I will start with hello. Just one moment. I have it here. Here it is. I have been working on this one for quite a while. Not because it was hard, but because I made a mistake and I didn't know how to correct it. So this one is a pillow, and as you can see, I have embroidered pearls in a D for Diana. this is for Diana Bacchus. The trim here is from her swap, the swap I made with her. So this is from her, and the appliques is also from her. As you can see, I have tea dyed them, so they have the same color. And then I found a crown here that I just I started gluing on, but it will fall off. So I have sewn a couple of stitches so it won't go off. On the back there's nothing, but my problem was that I sewed the pillow first, and then I have stuffed it and closed it, and then I thought, oh, I wanted to do this lace on the side, and I didn't know how to attach it, and the fabric here wouldn't be very nice if I have to like open the lining again. So, but I end up just stitch it as close I could to where I've sewn it with the machine. So yeah, but it really looks so beautiful. I don't know if the color is right, but this is like tea dye color, and the fabric here is very shiny, but it's on the pink. She has the fabric, she has some of the fabric, so she knows how the color is, and I'm very excited to gift her this. How I made this one was, I took I don't know what that kind of fabric is called, but it has glue on one side and you iron it on the real fabric. So what I did was I draw this pattern on the back of the fabric, and then I just, I don't know if you can see it, but I roughly stitch so I knew where the pearls had to go. How I figure out how to do this, it's just kind of looking through Pinterest and just do something, playing a little with the hands and everything. So yeah, and then the appliques here, I have sewn a couple of pearls on it because I just wanted it to pop a little bit more. So this is going off to her, and I wanted to make some flowers for her too. So in the end of this week I will send it. Then I had some other project, and this one I actually made a video of Thursday, and I kept saying Tuesday on the video, and I was so tired, so that ended up just, I deleted it. So this is my centerpieces, and I wanted to show you this because I have scented Lacey something so she can make these, but I didn't send her any finished products. So now I'm gonna show you how to do this, so you know why you're receiving what you are. First of all, I try to like sew it on I don't know if you can see, very fine tool, but it was really hard and really difficult to work with, so I'm not going to do that. So I end up taking some cheap, not very nice ribbon and put it in my loop. As you can see here, I have put it underneath the tool. Not that it matters, but when I cut it out, I can cut the tool a little bit bigger and have it like a material that is just in the center. Yeah. So I wanted to show you how. I'm just getting a thread here. You know what? I will take a darker color just for the tutorial here. I will try to make a tutorial. I won't promise anything. But what I have gifted you, and what I forgot was, I wanted to give you some pearl needles, but I hope you can get them yourself, lazy. I love to work with these very, very tiny, they are very thin needles, and you can see they bend very easily when you work with them, but they can get through nearly every hole there is, and also a couple of times. So that is why I'm working with these ones. I will find some things to do. Yeah. So, yeah, of course. Everything is like messed up here. So, let me just take this one. I don't know if you can see anything, but I hope I will see that afterwards. But the idea is that you have a bling, and then you have 3 sizes of pearls, and the most important thing is that you have to sew the pearls close to the bling. So I start with the bling, and then I put the pearls around. Then because it's a bling you can sew on, there's holes. So this hole is, there's 3 strings with seed beads that's going off from this hole and down. So it kind of has this, yeah. So I will try to show you, but it's not all who can get these, but a lot of you can get a bracelet like these ones. You can also see them like here, and also with color if you want. Some of them, as you can see, is like a going double, and then it's loose, some of them. Those that is double, I tend to just use the center of them. If I have something broken, jewelry or something, I just take the stone out. But on the loose ones, I can use them on these kind of projects. So, should we just take a green, yellow one? I won't be talking very much when I'm working. I'm not used to that, so yeah. And I take a little darker thread so you can see something. I don't measure that much in these projects. So, now, when I start doing the first pearl, I am taking my needle as close as I can to the bling. Mostly because then I'm sure the pearl is placed near to the bling and it's not all over. Yeah. Then I will find some pearls that perhaps match a little bit. All of this you can do by gluing too, so there's nothing wrong with gluing. I just don't do that as often. I don't know what to use. These ones. This one is a little bit. Check this. And this one. They are similar in color. Yes. And I take the big one. I always start with the big one because then I can work around it. And as you can see, I have an idea of how big the pearl is. So that is the distance I'm gonna do it on. Why I'm using a loop is actually because if I don't do it, it will curl up like, you can see I have tried to do something with sequins, but I had to do it loosely because it wasn't in the loop. If I kind of have string, no, I don't remember the word, but if I have done it more tight, then it would have curled a lot, and that doesn't matter when you're like these ones. I have sewn it directly on the flower, and that doesn't matter, but when you do it on this one, it's very important that it's very tight, the fabric you're using. Then I'm going up again. I could have, I think I will do that just to show you. Going down, and I will go close to the bling again. I know I'm not that good at tutorials, but I'm so sorry. I just wanted to try to explain it, and this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry again. And inside here, and then this. I was going close to the edge of this again, just to like take the pearls, just to like try to center it, going around in a circle. I like them in different sizes and matching colors, but as you can see, I don't know if I did it here. Yeah, did it on the last one. I don't have colors that match here, but yeah, they match to each other, but it doesn't, it's not the same color, but it works anyway. And why I make them like this is because sometimes I'm just working with pearls, and that's the satisfaction. I put some decoupage glue on the back, and then I cut them out. I start using hot glue, but the problem is that if I wanted to sew the product onto a flower, it will be difficult to get the needle through the hot glue. So that was why I tried to use decoupage glue. I don't know if Mod Podge is the same as decoupage, but try it, and if they fall off, try again. No worries. So yeah, try one at a time. But I think it's easier to just like have a loop, and just when you find some pearls here and there, just to sew them on, put this aside, and then do something else, and then you have some leftovers, and then you take it out and you sew it on, and when it's filled you can take it out and you can glue it and cut them out, and then they will be ready. Or just if you have a big piece of a lot of them, so it's not just on one each flower, but you have a lot of centerpieces that you have made yourself, and I think they're beautiful. And it doesn't have to be big bling or anything, but if you have some pearls that's nice, try to sew them together on a ribbon and glue them on the back and cut them out, and use a lot of glue. Why you're gluing on the back, I forgot to say that, is so the string doesn't fall off, and when it's on ribbon, that it doesn't fray. So it kind of closed the material it's sewn on. If you have a lot of flowers, like I did the other day with the crochet ones, I just sit and sew them directly, of course. But as you can see, I do 3 different sizes of pearls and some seed beads and sometimes some bling. And that's it. It still pops and it looks nice. It's not very much you use, but it works. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this. And Lacey, that was my thought of the things I have sent it in a little box where I have written swap on it. So as some of the others, I have put some finished products, and I have put some you can do yourself. So I know you haven't received it yet, and I'm sorry to tell you beforehand, so it won't be a surprise, but it's a very big box and there's a lot of surprises, no worries. So what am I gonna do for next time? I'm trying to finish off some of my projects, and I don't have any of them here, but the little bag I'm thinking of, I am working on a new bag for the lady. She wanted 3 bags, so but I think this doily is too chunky, so this is not gonna work. This one I want to put a handle on it, and I wanted to finish off this one. It doesn't take so much time, but there's so many, I'm just all over, and I forget to like finish off some of the things, because then there's a process where I think, oh, that's boring, but I need to just finish them and say it's done, so that's okay. My sewing machine, I have cut all the banners out and they are laying there, and I just have to like sew them together and then they're finished. So the next time I'm taking my sewing machine out, I will use 3 or 4 hours just sewing these banners and maybe some smaller bags for flowers or something like that. So it will be a whole day where I only use the sewing machine. It will be a whole day where I only do this, or where I only do this, or something like that. So I think I have crocheted enough for a couple of months, and of course I will do some if there's some request for them. But right now I am gonna leave the yarn a little bit, just for a while. I didn't use up all of it. I forgot to show you that. Or did I? I think I showed you that last time. Have it here on my back. So I still have a lot of these ones. And I have a little bit of green left, and I started on the white and this delicate pink. So I still have a lot of these ones left too, and these ones are thinner than the other ones, so I don't know. I need to find the needle that is a little bit smaller. Yeah, but I'm gonna work on the little bag for next time. I hope you find it a little bit inspiring and use some of the ideas. And this ice cream, I have no idea what to use it for, but there will probably still be placed a stick pin in it, but I didn't feel like it was, it didn't end up like the idea I have thought it should be, so yeah, I don't know yet how to use it. But maybe if I do a swap where we need a ice cream, this will be handy. So, yeah. Have a great day, and I'm sorry the video is so long, but I just wanted to say so many things because it's so long time since I have been on YouTube. So I am trying to look at the videos that all of you have made, and congratulations to all of the people who, all of you ladies who is so lucky to win the different challenges, and oh my god, I will say there's tons of challenges, and there will keep on being a lot of challenges, so I won't participate right now because I feel like I don't have the time right now. So I will do this to-do video finished first, series of to-do videos first, and then I can participate in the challenges. So good luck to all of you, and happy crafting, I think I will say. So yeah, see you in a couple of days. Bye.